The rocket flies on. Ronnie Baxter, a 9-5 winner over Carlos Rodriguez. He's through to the quarter-finals, Ronnie. Let's hear from the winner. He's with Janie.
Ronnie, you just said to me that was a bit of a silly game. Explain yourself, sir.
The silly game is the consistency of the game. Is like all of a sudden I'm throwing 11 darts, and then all of a sudden I'm struggling to finish with 5 darts. I mean, it's silly. I mean, the one against my first round against Vincent, 15 darts to finish that last leg, and I'm thinking, is it going to take that long again? And that double 10 that I missed. But I'm just glad the double 5 in the first leg and the double 5 in the last leg just pulled me through.
Well, it's all about consistency, isn't it? And like you said to me earlier, keeping relaxed and keeping focused.
Yes, it is. That's the key point of, enjoying the game, focus, relaxed. Not too relaxed, because you can be just out of it in a way. And just keep that consistency going, scoring as well as finishing as well. And that's the name of the game.
So in terms of your performance just now, bittersweet, happy, sad?
Both. A bit of both. Hey, put them into it and you can make a soup, I'm telling you.
So next up, you've got Thornton or Sulevic.
I want the loser.
Which one are you expecting to be the toughest competitor for you?
Oh, Robert, definitely. Yeah, we played quite a few times now since Robert's moved over to the PDC, and we've been in Australia, had a few drinks. I mean, we played a few times. In fact, he beat me the last time in Ireland, and it's going to be payback if he wins.
Great, look forward to watching. Thank you.
Look forward to being it. Yes.
Ronnie Baxter, happy, sad, bittersweet, all of those things. But he got it done. Actually, not a great deal of difference between the two match averages. Ronnie obviously just struggling, as he said, to get over the finishing line. The checkout success rate slightly better, 9 out of 20. Struggled a little, but got it just when it mattered. Finished the job against Carlos. He'll be disappointed, I'm sure, that he didn't find the kind of form he showed against Terry Jenkins in round 1. Alan with me on the balcony. Actually, that exemplified exactly what you talked about before we started, that over this longer distance you can have a little wobble. Yeah. And he did, actually, didn't he?
Well, good solid performance by Baxter, very businesslike, got straight in, no airs and grace with Ronnie, just go straight at it. 8-2 up, you can't afford to go 8-2 down Rodriguez. We want, first to 9. He left himself too much to do, but he had a little spell towards the end there, but left it too late. Yeah.
Ronnie was talking about the 11 darts. You had the darts, I think, for 5-1, an 81 checkout to get an 11 darts. That'll give him some confidence.
Yeah, clinical, but we have to remember he's had an 11 dart finish there on his throw.
Yeah.
So Carlos would have to finish in 9 darts to win that leg.
Not very likely.
Well, it doesn't happen that often.
And he's quite poker-faced, Ronnie. He doesn't give you a lot as an opponent.
He's no emotion, has he? No emotion whatsoever. He just stands there. He's a very fast player anyway, so he just goes up and does it.
And we heard before he started, he came in first this morning, did his crosswords, got his practice done. Yeah. Serious.
Yeah, he always does the right thing, comes in early, gets a good practice, makes sure he's got plenty of time to get ready for the game, and then as soon as they say game on, he's ready.
Very much like yourself in that respect.
Absolutely.
Yes. Let's check on the state of things then. On day 3, round 2, we have our first quarter-finalist in the rocket, Ronnie Baxter. 9-5 against Carlos Rodriguez. As you've heard, he'll play either Robert Thornton or Mensur Suljovic. They'll meet shortly. But next from us this afternoon in Frankfurt, it's Adrian Jackpot Lewis, who had a difficult night last night after suffering a badly cut hand. He was still able to win through to the second round. Let's hear it from Adrian. He's been having a word with Janie.
Bit of a mishap yesterday, Adrian. What happened?
Well, what it was, I dropped my glass on the floor and it bounced back up off the floor. And as it was in mid-flight, it hadn't smashed at the time, and I just grabbed it and it just went straight through my hand. So it was a bit of a freak accident, really.
I was here in the Players' Lounge when it happened, and he sort of came past me, and your hand looked pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, well, I had to go to the hospital last night. I took some glass out of it, and it's here now. They just glued it together, and obviously that finger's there's the same. But I'm in good stead for today. I feel all right when I stop slobbering.
How did it affect the way you played yesterday?
Well, I had to take my darts out with my right hand, which normally I'll go up there, and take them out with my left hand. So it was a bit different. But I played all right. I was steady. My finishing was okay. So I'm looking forward now for hopefully win the tournament, really.
Quick thoughts on Dennis Evans?
He's a great player. I know I've got to be at the top of my game tonight. I mean, he played well today. He played well against Stanley Hamilton yesterday. So I know what I've got to do today.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Adrian seems relatively sanguine, if that's the right word, about his cut left hand. It's his right hand that will matter. Meanwhile, of course, Dennis the Heat Ovens, having seen off Andy Hamilton in round one, will hope to see off another Stokey in Adrian Lewis. After the break, then live action from the Südbahnhof Arena. Lewis against Ovens.
What finishing from Dennis Ovens!
Absolutely pinpoint.
But Adrian Lewis prevailing in the end.